right, it is time for an unwrapping. Yay! Hey everyone, it is Shannon, and I'm super excited to be here today and to share with you this unwrapping. I've decided to go into the new year with all of my wrapped books unwrapped and available, and I thought, why not share the process and we can enjoy the surprises together. I have separated out all of the different books into their different color categories, and for today we are going to be looking at all of the ones wrapped in red, and I even have some Christmas paper, red. These ones I got more recently. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to say what the color represents so that you can guess down below in the comments to what you think that the color represents, whether it could be a genre, a category, or a project. And yeah, and there are a lot of red books. This is my second highest number of books. I think there are 35, and it might be the highest or close to first or second in terms of new acquires. So I have about as many original as I have new acquires for this one. I can tell because of I ended up going with Christmas paper at some point. So yeah, there are a lot of them. So let's get to it. And yeah, all right, number one. I might try and do this one a bit faster just because there are so many, but we shall see. We shall see how things go. I think I know what this is already. Okay, so that's the back. Yeah, I do. Okay, we have Coming Through Slaughter by Michael Ondaatje. This is actually pretty skinny. I think this was up for an award? One of the finest novels of recent years. Spectacular breakthrough in a new prose form. So, oh yeah, I think this might be a bit of an unconventional narrative style. Oh, Coming Through Slaughter. Wow, okay. All right. Next up. I used a lot of tape on these. Oh, yay! I wasn't sure where I put this one. The Sisters Brothers by Patrick DeWitt. This was on my 2015 book to film adaptation challenge, and the film actually has been made. I think you can rent it on Google Play, and it's a Western, and I am really interested in, and it's the 2011 Governor General Literary Awards winner. That is good timing. There may be more on that later. So yeah, I am really, really curious. I'm really surprised that I didn't read this that year. I picked out like 10 to 12 books. I did not bad. I think I read 9, but I didn't read this one. So, yay, don't get to read a lot of Westerns. Okay. Let's see what's next. Oh, okay. This is a newer acquire, actually. So we have, now I think it's Us Conductors, not like US Conductors. I think it's Us Conductors by Shawn Michaels. This one is just a little water damaged. Oh, and it's got decal damages. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised at getting something with water damage. I'm a little surprised at the decal damages. I got it at the Bookends, which I'm going to say a lot in this video and in these videos. And this one I think was reduced. I think I got it for 50 cents because it was water damaged. Oh yeah, I am curious. I think this is historical. Takes the reader from Leningrad to New York, gulags to speakeasies, dance floors to concert stages, laboratories to cattle cars. An immigrant tale, an epic, a spy intrigue, a prison confessional, an inventor's manual, a creation myth, and I'm not going to say the last one. Sounds very, very intriguing. I think this one made the rounds a couple years back in terms of awards. Let me know. Any ideas on what the category is? Oh, it's a little hinty. Not really. inadvertent hint there with that image. Tape, tape, tape. I seem to use a lot of it. Oh my gosh. Please be the front. 40% off. Oh! Okay, so All My Puny Sorrows by Miriam Taves. I had to look that up because I was like, Taves like paves, I think is the correct pronunciation. I really, 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 really loved A Complicated Kindness by Miriam Taves so very much. So I picked this up recently, near after reading that. I don't know if that's correct usage. And it was 40% off at Indigo. Yay! So, okay, All My Puny Sorrows. Okay, interesting. Let's see, what's next? Oh, wow, that's a great image. Although I could potentially misunderstand it for blue, but there's so much other red on here that I'm fairly confident this is red. That looks like the back. No, it was not the back. It was a blur. Ah, okay. Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. I actually started this year in the summer during the Shakespeare read-along that Olivia co-hosted, and because it's got a Shakespeare-ish theme to it. I started it, it's on my currently reading, I'm reading it through Scribed, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing these unwrappings, because I started just finding other ways to read the books that I own. Anyway, so this is one that it's sort of speculative fiction. I haven't read a lot of it. It's really good. I wish I had started it earlier than this year. It's feeling a little too close to home. So it's just sitting there. It's one of the 30 plus titles on my currently reading. So I don't know, maybe I'll decide in the new year strategy. Probably not. I'll just have lots on my currently reading because that's how I roll. Okay, next up. Oh. So much tape. That's not the cover, that's another image. And we got the back. I found the back. What is that? Oh! Something Fishy by Hilary MacLeod, the CBC Bookie Award winner, author of Revenge of the Lobster Lover. This is the fourth book in the popular Shores Mystery series, and it's East Coast set, and I won this. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Oh, I'm curious about that. I did not know it was the fourth book in a series. Often mystery series, you can jump in anywhere. So, okay, so those are some hefty titles. Let's make some space and get to some paperbacks. No, I'll save those. I'll leave those there. No, I'll move them. Sorry. Okay, paperbacks. Let's get to, I am very curious in the land of paperbacks if I have any duplicates. I think there's a good possibility that I have some duplicates. Oh, I was looking for this. Okay, so The Wars by Timothy Finley. This is just a tiny little slip of a book, and it is war set, I think, World War I. I know Jen from Remembered Reads often talks about this one in tag videos. I don't know if it's her favorite book. I don't want to misquote that, but it does get referenced a lot in tag videos. It's one that I didn't read in school, but I am curious about it, and in terms of war books, I think a skinnier one is an easier way to go for me because it's a theme that I find, or a genre I find very, very hard. So there we go, The Wars. I actually was looking for that for a reason. Okay. Not sure what this is. Yes, by Margaret Lawrence. I think this is the next Margaret Lawrence that I want to read. I want to read all of her novels. She has, I think, 5 that are part of the, I don't remember the term. The Diviners is the 5th in the, it's the name of a location, sort of saga. There's not a series per se, but it is listed as a series on Goodreads. But I think this is her first novel, and I think that it is not within that. So I definitely want to read this. Reading all of her work is on one of my lists. Yeah, so it's this, then Just a God, Stone Angel, This Side of Jordan. And then it doesn't have the other 2. There's something else, and then the Diviners. This is, wow, when is this from? This is, so the book was published in 1969, and I think this copy is from 1973, so it's been a while. So, oh, I'm so excited. It's another one that I was very, very specifically looking forward to. Okay, let's get another skinny mini in here. Skinny mini. Finding the back all the time, man. I'm good at that. Oh! Yay! More Margaret Lawrence, A Just of God. See, and that's a lot thinner. Maybe I will start with this one. That's a lot thinner, my goodness. So, yay! As I said, I want to read all of Margaret Lawrence's works, so every time I see one, especially because these I both got at Bookends for sure, so I got them for $1. Same with the Timothy Finley, so they were all $1 each secondhand, so I was like, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. Oh, so now we have a heftier one. Any guesses at I'm sure for some people, this will probably be a dead giveaway, and other people might, this one's very trivia-like. If you know it, you know it. Okay, so, Margaret Atwood, and I always thought it was Elias Grace, but I think it's Alias Grace? Alias Grace, I still don't know. I sold a bajillion copies of these, and I feel like I should know how to say it. But mostly I said, $32.95, whatever the price was at the time, plus tax. So, okay, yeah, this was made into a mini-series or a TV series, limited series recently. So now I'm torn whether or not I want to read the book first or watch the series first. I've read several Margaret Atwoods, and I don't know if she's an author that I'd want to read everything from, but I definitely want to read some more from. So I don't know if this is a great place to start. It's, as far as I know, it's historical set, and there's something to do with a crime, and it feels like an injustice, but I'm not sure. You probably don't know the truth of that till you read the book. All right, another skinny. This one's got a lot of dark on it. See if I got the front. I did get the front! And it's upside down. Look at that! Margaret Lawrence! The Stone Angel. So now I have 3 of the Margaret Lawrence. Oh, I'm so excited. And this one's actually pretty small. I thought when did this come out? Oh, this is from 64. Okay, so I'm thinking of a different, I was thinking of the Stone Diaries, which is Carol Shields, which is the 90s. But this is, yeah, more Margaret Lawrence. I'm glad. Maybe I shouldn't start with the Fire Dwellers. If you've read Margaret Lawrence, do you think I should just go back to the first in the cycle, or should I read the Fire Dwellers? Let me know. Okay, we're almost done the original papers, which actually isn't the case because these are all new acquires, but so this one's red. I wrote red in case I wasn't sure. Okay, nope, that was the front. Okay, 15 Dogs by Andre Alexis. I am really curious to check this out. This won the Giller, and it says the Writers' Trust of Canada. I thought it also won the Governor General Award. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I'm really curious to hear this one. I think it was, oh, okay, so there's some maps. Always a good start. I think this one has, like, connects Greek mythology with dogs talking to each other or something. A bet between the gods Hermes and Apollo leads them to grant human consciousness and language to a group of dogs who are staying overnight at a Toronto vet clinic. I was close. I was close. I'm really curious. This one is another one that I got at a little free library, which I probably shouldn't have wrapped it up. But I also I find like the Little Free Library, it doesn't necessarily, I don't think, feel like they're saying you have to bring this book back. It's more like you put a book in, you take a book out. That's what I think of. Not that I would want to keep this forever and ever and ever. Like I will probably, you know, put it back to a Little Free Library or donate it. I don't feel like they're saying give it back to us. I could be wrong. What are your thoughts on Little Free Libraries? Wow, I feel like I glued this one together. Oh my gosh, seriously. Oh, it's already got. Ooh, there we go. Oh, I got the back. Let's look at the front. Yay! Late Nights on Air by Elizabeth Hay. Oh, I'm so curious to read this. I was so excited to find this. I think I found it at Value Village. It says Heather's Pick, which is an indigo sticker, but it's, you can tell it's a little worn. And it was a Giller winner. This is set in the Canadian North. I think it says Yellowknife in 1975. So Yellowknife is Northwest Territories. Yeah, I'm so curious. So curious about that. That might be clue-ish. Okay, so now we're on to some of the newer ones. Let's look at some more paperbacks. I'm so curious as if there's duplicates. So here we go. Ah! Okay, so Margaret Atwood, Cat's Eye. This is one I think I read when I was in like high school or something. I'm not sure. And I can't remember if it's a collection of stories. Ooh, it's a little, that one needs a little work so it doesn't get damaged. I can make that happen. Oh, maybe not. I don't know why I thought it was a collection of stories. That doesn't give me a sense that it is. Oh, very excited. And I was actually really excited to get this cover because this is the cover that I remember for this book. So, got lots of paperbacks going on. Let's see the next paperback. Oh, was that the front? Oh, it was the front. Okay, Jack Hodgkin's Split Delaney's Island. Stories contain impressive ability to convey individual human beings in all their uniqueness and nuttiness. Blurb by Margaret Lawrence. And this is a collection of short stories. Any guesses? Any guesses? All right, next up, more paperbacks. Skinny skinnies. I like skinny paperbacks. Ah. So, Margaret Atwood's Surfacing. This one I am pretty sure that I read, but I think it's been so long that I would be happy to read it again. I think it's also one that I would appreciate probably more as an adult than I probably read it when I was in high school. So I'm very, very curious about that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so okay, now we have a bit of a larger one. Curious to see. This is a lot of repeat authors here. This might be the most repeat authors that I've encountered so far. That looks like the back. Seriously? No help. No help paper. Oh, okay. Mordecai Richelieu, Salman Rushdie was here. Okay. Oh, wow, I totally forgot I got this. I wouldn't even know where to begin how to describe this. I don't know. I don't have enough context to describe. So, we shall see. This actually might be on the list. It might be on the list somewhere. Probably. I think most books I have are on a list somewhere. So, okay. Well, we shall see. Oh, this one I had to add some green. I was getting desperate. Let's start there. Let's see. Did I pick the back? No, I picked the... I can't tell. The Shadow of the Wolf by Yves Thoreau. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I think this was made into a film called Agaguk? Agaguk? It's set in 1935. Oh yeah, it was made into a movie. It was pretty, yeah, Lou Diamond Phillips. Any more would be a spoiler. Any guesses? Any guesses? Let's try and make it through the paperbacks. Okay. Because I'm so curious for the whole potential duplicates. And the rest might have to wait for another video. Oh, that's the bottom. That's the bottom. A Bird in the House by Margaret Lawrence. Yes! That's not a duplicate, right? That's not a duplicate. I don't think. Do I have it already? Just a Godstone, Angel, Fire Yellows. Oh, I dropped one. Apologies. That's four Margaret Lawrence. It's upside down. I don't know anything about what this one is about. Actually, this might be the first one. I don't remember. I will look it up. Okay. Good. Oh, I think this is the last paperback. Oh, okay. Farley Mowat, Never Cry Wolf. This one is in very, very rough condition. I've never seen a spine get that. It's like someone tried to, why would they do that to Never Cry Wolf? So yeah, this one is, I can't remember if this one is like slightly narrative nonfiction or not. I mostly remember the movie. Okay, so we made it through a whole whack ton of these. So let me know, what do you think this could be? We have Elizabeth Hay, Farley Mowat, Margaret Atwood, Margaret Lawrence. Lots of Margaret. 3 Margaret Atwoods, 4 Margaret Lawrence. These are all Canadian. This is my Canadian section. It is red because of, you know, the flag. So I am thrilled about how many options I have here for Canadian works, especially because I think I am going to try and work through the Governor General Literary Award winners as a long-term project. And there's some in here, I can't remember which ones are, but some of these were. And yeah, and I really did give myself carte blanche in terms of buying Canadian novels, especially if I found them at like bookends for $1, because they take me longer to read. So having them physically is something that supports me actually reading them in time, because it's hard to read in the 3-week rental or period from the library. Although, of course, Canadian novels are very available at the library, but they are also works people study. So they end up available secondhand a lot, which is, you know, really exciting. And then that's more like award winner, finalist. So we have those as well. And then this is one of the few that's actually sort of more sci-fi fantasy. And then Sister's Brother is a Western. But a lot of these are more, and this one, I'm not sure about this one. If you've read Us Conductors, what genre is it? No idea. Yeah, these are a bit more in the literary world. That would have been a really good guess if you guessed literary. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. I definitely will be back for more videos. I am going to be doing unwrappings all throughout December. If you made it to the very end, leave a red emoji in the comment section, or anything that represents Canada, maple leaf, maple syrup, anything hockey, curling, skiing. I really think of skiing, ice, anything that feels Canadian, a book. And yeah, I will be back soon with another video. Thank you so much for watching.